This video demonstrates Easy Format's ability to quickly create subtotals, to then add, delete, and modify Excel subtotals on the fly, and several additional time-saving features not found in Excel. To create subtotals, click the F icon on the Easy Excel toolbar and select Subtotals. When subtotaling original data, Easy Format always default formats an automatic copy of the data before opening the subtotaling dialog. When default formatting the original data, Easy Format asks for a title and subtitle, defaulting to the last titles used for the original data worksheet. Easy Format never formats or subtotals the original data in place. Easy Format formatted worksheets are for viewing, printing, and analyzing data, not for maintaining data. To manually maintain the data, continue using the original data worksheet. Let's select State as the first break field and City as the second break field. There are two things worth pointing out before we continue. First, unlike when using only Excel, we did not have to sort the data before creating subtotals. Easy Format always automatically sorts by the subtotal break fields. To add additional sorts beyond the break fields, click the Sort button or wait until later to add the sorts. Second, we did not have to specify the fields to total and the types of totals to use. Easy Format initially subtotals fields with column totals using the same total types. If there are no column totals, Easy Format picks one numeric field or one text field to subtotal. Notice the column total for percent of sales. This is an Excel formula field dividing owed amount by sales amount. When totaling percent and average fields, the standard Excel sum and subtotal formulas produce incorrect results. And when using only Excel to create subtotals, you cannot use standard Excel formulas like this simple division. Let's click OK to finish. Easy Format sorts the data by state and city. Easy Format optionally moves the break fields to the left for easier viewing. Easy Format creates subtotals for the fields with column totals using the same total type. Easy Format uses Excel styles to bold and gradient shade the subtotal rows for easier viewing. Easy Format drags the state data to the state field in the city subtotal rows. In standard Excel subtotals, the state field in the city subtotal rows would be blank. Easy Format uses the Excel formula in the percent of sales data rows for the percent of sales subtotal rows. Easy Format also wraps the percent of sales formulas in an additional formula to prevent the display of Excel formula errors. Because Easy Format mixes counts and sums and all Excel subtotal types at each subtotal break, these subtotals have only 4 outline levels compared to the 7 outline levels required for Excel-only created subtotals. Now for the on-the-fly addition, deletion, and modification of Excel subtotals. We can right-click in the name field and remove the count. We can right-click in the percent of sales field and remove the formula. We can right-click in the percent of sales field and add a sum subtotal. Except for the subtotals for one value, the subtotals and grand total for percent of sales are incorrect. We can change the percent of sales subtotal back to formula. We can remove the subtotal for the sales amount. Notice the subtotals for percent of sales now appear blank. This is because all percent of sales formulas now protect against the display of Excel errors. We can add back the count for name. We can use any of the 11 standard Excel subtotal types for a numeric field. Let's add back the sum subtotal for sales amount. Unlike with Excel, making subtotal changes does not require removing and re-adding the subtotals. To add an additional sort for date entered beyond the automatic state and city sorts, open the Easy Format Sort dialog. Add date entered as the third sort field, and click OK. Easy Format automatically resorts the data to include date entered and recreates the subtotals. With Easy Format, you can change the subtotal row height from 1 to 1.5 for easier viewing. You can turn off and turn on subtotal row shading. You can turn off and turn on subtotal row bolding. You can change the subtotal row height back to 1. With Easy Format, double-clicking a value sets and unsets the Excel data filters. Unlike Excel, Easy Format always exposes the subtotal rows, even though they do not contain the filter value. With Easy Format, You can use the up and down arrows to quickly walk the filter values in the active column. If we click the 3 for the third Excel outline level, Excel hides all data rows. However, Excel continues to display all columns, including empty columns. Clicking 4 redisplays all rows. Right-clicking in a city subtotal row and selecting the Easy Format Show Level and Above option shows the same information. But this time the empty columns are hidden and the city subtotal row shading is turned off. To make a copy of only this information, click the U icon and select Export Visible Data. Easy Format creates a new worksheet and a new workbook for only the visible worksheet rows and columns, and retains all worksheet formatting. Let's close this new workbook, right-click and select Show All Levels, and click the plus icon to show all columns. Have you ever needed to split an Excel worksheet by the values in a field? This can be a very tedious and time-consuming task to do manually, but now you can use the free license for Easy Split included with Easy Format. Simply select a cell in the column you want to split by, such as State. Click the S icon. Select Split Worksheet by the field name. Select one or more or all values. Select the output options and click OK. In this example, Easy Split creates one new workbook with one worksheet for each state. Because this is an Easy Format subtotaled worksheet, Easy Format recreates the Excel subtotals. With one additional click, we could have created individual workbooks for each state. Be sure to watch the separate videos on each of Easy Split's 6 major features. And if you want to calculate the sum, count, min, max, average, or any of Excel's standard 24 range formulas like you see here for city, be sure to watch the Easy Stats Full Stats video on instantly calculating 24 Excel formulas. With Easy Format, you can save and reuse worksheet formats and become even more productive when you repetitively format new data for the same fields. To save a worksheet format, click F. Click Save this worksheet format. Overwrite an existing format or create a new format, and provide a format name. Since Easy Format formatted worksheets are not used for maintaining data, we can delete them at will. We can then go to our updated original data worksheet. Click F. Select Reuse a Worksheet Format. Select a previously saved format for these exact fields. Easy Format creates a new worksheet and automatically and identically formats the original data. Finally, Easy Format created subtotals will never include the Excel subtotaling bug seen here in the equivalent Excel-only created subtotals. Excel created 3 extra subtotal break rows, and outline levels 1 and 2 both end on the wrong rows. This bug occurs in Excel 2000, XP, 2003, and 2007 subtotals under certain conditions. We have just seen only a few of Easy Format's many easy-to-use, time-saving, and practical features. Please visit www.datapresentation.com to download a free 15-day trial of Easy Format, which also includes the 15-day trial of Easy Split. Easy Split is currently included free with most of our add-ins for Excel. Be sure to check out the other time-saving Excel automation products for formatting worksheets, charts, pivot tables, pivot charts, pivot table drill worksheets, and complete Excel workbooks. Please help the Excel users you know by telling them about our time-saving add-ins for Excel. They will thank you, and we thank you for your time.